Hi, this is Google Drive Video 7, and in this lesson, what I'm going to show you how to do is to transfer a PowerPoint document from a Google Drive account and share that document with, say, a colleague or some other individual that you wish to share it with. So if you take a look up here, right now I'm tabbed into my ycdsb.ca account right here. And this little picture up at the top tells me that it's me in my ycdsb.ca account. So I'm going to scroll down to here where it says Remembrance Day 2005 PowerPoint. Now notice the P. That just signifies that it's a PowerPoint Microsoft document, and that's important. It's not a Google Slide document. If you look underneath it, what I did was I converted this document once it was in my drive into a Google Slide PowerPoint so that I could edit it. The same way that you would take a Microsoft Word document and you would convert it into a Google Doc so that you can edit the Google Doc. You can do the exact same thing with a PowerPoint presentation with just a couple of glitches, which I'll explain. So in this account, I'm going to click on PowerPoint, the shared icon, little man with the plus sign, and then over here I'm going to put down my personal account, Frank Villardo 1 at gmail.com. I'm going to give myself total editing privileges because obviously I want to work on it, and I'm going to, in the message box, just put PowerPoint. So once I'm satisfied with my message and that I can edit it, the person that I'm sending it to or the people that I'm sending it to, because you can send this to several people at the same time, and it'll show up in their shared with me section of their drive, and I'm going to send it. Click on yes. Now I've got a pre-existing tab over here for my personal account, so I'm going to click on this tab at the top, and this is my personal account up here. If I click on this, it'll show you that it's frankvillardo1 at gmail.com. I have both of these opened at the same time, and you can do the exact same thing with your K12 account and your YCDSB account as well. So once I'm in here, I can go to Shared With Me in my drive, and notice that in Shared With Me in this location, I have the Remembrance Day PowerPoint presentation. There's the P, and it's pretty much Microsoft document. What I want to do is I want to move this into my drive. So from my Shared With Me and into my drive. So I'm going to hold two fingers down if I'm working on a Chromebook, or just highlight it if you're working on a PC. And we can go to Add to My Drive. See the symbol here, the triangle? Add to My Drive. And when I click on My Drive, it would have moved it from Shared With Me into my drive. So there's the Remembrance Day 2005 PowerPoint. So if I double click this, it will open pretty much the same way as a Microsoft Word document will open when it's inside of Drive. So it's a PDF file. If I click on it, I really don't have the capability of editing any of this, but you can see that the PowerPoint completely uploaded into the Drive account. There you go. These are all the different slides that are part of this PowerPoint presentation. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my drive. And what I want to do at this point is if I want to edit this PowerPoint, if I don't want to keep it the way it is, because obviously if I open it, what I can do immediately is download it to a PC computer that I happen to be on at school or at home, and then edit it properly in Microsoft PowerPoint. Or I can print it if that's what I want to do, in terms of printing out the slides and stuff like that, to share with my colleagues. So let's go back. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to convert it to Google Slides. So two fingers down on a Chromebook. Okay, 2 fingers down. And I'm going to move it in, or I'm going to open with, and there's the option that Google automatically gives me, which is Google Slides. So if I click it, Google Slides will convert the PowerPoint presentation Remembrance Day into an identical duplicate under Google Slides. So let's just see if it did that. There we go. It is converting, and because it's a large document, it's going to process this 1 slide at a time, and it'll eventually get all the slides in because this is a rather large PowerPoint. So in the meantime, while this is completely downloading, let's take a look at converting YouTube videos into MP3 files. So if I click over here in a new tab, okay, so I've got a new Google page that's opened. I'm just going to type YouTube. So it'll take me to the YouTube opening page right here. So there we go. We've got the search function right up here at the top. And lo and behold, the Remembrance Day presentation has uploaded completely in my drive. So I'm going to click on that. And as you can see, all the slides have come through and have been completely duplicated by Google Slides. So all the slides originally that were on the PowerPoint are now in a Google Slide file. Wish for peace. Let's take this right up to the top. And now what I can do is I can click on any slide, obviously the same way as in PowerPoint, but I can edit it. So I can click on it, hit the backspace key. I can delete words or delete entire boxes and sections at a time if I wish. There we go. So now I've got a blank slide, and I can just continue doing this, and I have the power to edit this Remembrance Day presentation any way I want. So I can come over here and I can cut slides out and pretty much edit this document any way I so please. And as you can see, the entire document uploaded right there. So there's like, 60 slides on this thing, 70 slides, and they all came in, and I can pretty much edit any section of this PowerPoint that I wish to edit. So going back to Google Drive, down here we had the Remembrance Day PowerPoint presentation that was moved into the shared component of my drive. I moved it into my drive so I can see it and work with it easier. And then what I did was I went over here and I opened it with Google Slides, and it created an identically named duplicate of the PowerPoint in Google Slides. Now, the only issue that you're going to have with this is that currently Google Slides does not play MP3 files. You can't embed MP3 files into a PowerPoint presentation in Google Slides. So if you're going to have all the bells and whistles, then you should be working your PowerPoint presentations in Microsoft PowerPoint, because it just gives you a lot more functionality. If you were to do something like work with Google Slides to create PowerPoint presentations, let's say where students are involved, or even for yourself, it's a great tool for the kids because they can work in Drive and they don't need Microsoft PowerPoint. And this works out really, really well. So you can use it, but just know that you can't embed MP3 files into Google Slide PowerPoint presentation. And that's it for this part. We're going to continue with the YouTube conversion of MP3 files right after this. Thank you.